If you're a fan of The Warning and this is your first time to my channel, welcome. My name's Tim. I've been a vocal coach for the last 25 years, and I'm a huge fan of this band. They're the real deal. No pitch correction, no auto-tune. Hardcore musicians who have dedicated their lives to playing music. Yes, sign me up. So the first comment down here is the link to my playlist of other reactions I've done to The Warning. Also, over on Patreon, I've been doing a lot of reactions to them as well. So I have a couple exclusive pieces of content over there that I've done. And this coming Thursday, I'm going to be dropping my part 2 reaction to their Live at the Pepsi Center. I did a full half concert listen a couple weeks ago or last week, and I'm going to be doing the second half of it this week. So if you want to be a part of that, come on over. It's for everybody who's in my $5 and up tier over on Patreon. There's a good group of The Warning fans over there. We're having a great time. So come on over and join us if you'd like to be a part of that. All right, here we go. So this is how I got to this song. I did a little bit of a poll, or I guess a questionnaire, over on my posts tab. I don't know if you knew this, but on YouTube channels, there's like a bunch of tabs, and one of them is posts. And I posted a question to see what everybody wanted me to check out next from them. And the song that came up the most was Revenant. And we had Daryl W_UK said, Revenant from Teatro Metropolitan concert. It's just a beautiful song with exquisite harmonies and vocals led by Paulina. Also with a guy playing a banjo quinto, 10-string bass. Oh, that's cool. Tuned in octave pairs. Wow. They call him cousin because he has the same surname. Oh, that's wild. All right, cool. We're going to go for that one. So here we go. Sit back, relax. Let's jump in. All right, here we go. So this is The Warning, Revenant, live at Teatro Metropolitan. So it's cool seeing Pau not behind the drum kit, just sitting there singing. That's awesome. That harmony. 'Cause it's about time that they hunt you down, boy. Say goodbye to all the others. Call it close and crunch the numbers. Wash your hands and wash your feet. Walk on water. Find me someone to blame. Find me. Interesting melody. Ooh, a melody without a song. What good lyrics. We're going to go back and break down the lyrics a little bit too here in a minute, but I got to tell you, I was a little distracted because I was trying to pick out this guitar, this interesting 10-string guitar. Let's keep listening on. I'm going to go back and do a whole second pass and do a little more granular breakdown. It's very interesting. I want to talk about her vocals and the sonic world here. It's beautiful sonic world, those harmonies. All right, let's keep going though. Here we go. This is it. Interesting tone. It's got a lot of depth in the tone, the plucking. I just want to hear that one more time. Yeah, cool. That's a beautiful harmony. That depth in her tone there.
Say goodbye to all the others, call the close and crunch the numbers.
Interesting. Listen to her tone. It's different.
Walk on water. Find me someone to blame. Find me somewhere to aim. And I don't know the right or wrong. I'm ready without
Oh, so passionate.
Show me the truth inside. Show me to stay alive. 'Cause I don't know the right or wrong. I'm ready without a song. You can't erase what has been done.
Oh, nice.
You can't forgive. You can't move on. But we cannot escape the tide of our crew mistress keeping time. You can't erase what has been done. You can't forgive. You can't move
The
on.
intensity's moving.
We cannot escape the tide of our crew mistress keeping time. Find me someone to blame. Find me somewhere
That mix?
to aim. And I don't know the right or wrong. I'm ready without a song.
Wow. Where's that guitar? What a cool tone. Oh, there's so much to look at here. Wow. Very cool. So he has the last name. So he's, it's Villarreal, right? Is that the last name? Wow. Very cool. All right. So much going through my head here. First off, I just want to look at the lyrics a little bit here. Oh, by the way, I was checking out their tour schedule. They're going to be out here in New York, where I'm at, July 18th this year. I'm going to have to get tickets. Anybody else in town around New York that's planning on going to that? Let me know. Shoot me a comment about that. All right, here we go. Let's look at these lyrics together here for a minute and see what this song is about. Dear boy, tell me where you're running off to now, boy. Who will be the one to break your fall, boy, dear boy? Forget all closure and start hiding now, boy, because it's about time that they hunt you down, boy. All right, so interesting. Let's see where this is going. Say goodbye to all others. Call it close and crunch the numbers. Wash your hands and wash your feet. Walk on water. So we've got a little bit of like spiritual underpinnings kind of there. Find me someone to blame. Find me somewhere to aim. And I don't know right or wrong. A melody without a song. I love that lyric. Show me the true inside. Show me to stay alive, because I don't know right or wrong. A melody without a song. Okay, interesting. So we've got blame. We've got this like say goodbye to all others. It's almost like it's got this feeling of like end of days type of time, like your number's up or something, you know. You see what the lyrics are at the bridge. You can't erase what has been done. You can forgive, you can move on, but we cannot escape the tide of our cruel mistress keeping time. So yeah, so it's like you can do all of these things in your life. You can't change what's happened. You can forgive, but time's ticking on, and your day's going to come. It feels like your days are numbered. The Grim Reaper is coming. We can't escape the tide. Very interesting. What did you get from these lyrics? Do you have an idea? Do you have an interpretation? Or did they actually do one? Did they talk about what this song means to them? That's kind of what I'm getting in my first impression. It's like a, you know, get your stuff together because the Grim Reaper's coming, buddy. It's kind of a little bit of the vibe I'm getting. All right, so let me know down in the comments if you've got some other take on it. All right, let's go back and break it down musically a little bit. I love this setup where Pau's out of behind the kit and she's just sitting there singing. She had lots of interesting vocal tones I'm excited to break down with you here. This almost opens like an old Led Zeppelin song, or maybe like modern day Greta Van Fleet. It's got this real sort of ethereal, zoomed out feeling to it with all of this organic acoustic stuff. So that's the guitar tone right there. It was it's him doing that single do 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 do. I want to listen for that one more time. Interesting tone. It's really deep, the tone of it, right? That's cool.
Dear boy, tell me where you're running off to now, boy.
So now she's in like a little bit more of a fronted, bright tone. She doesn't have a lot of grit on her voice yet. She's not opening up the back of her throat like she does a little bit later on. It's like a very small, simple tone, not a lot of edge on the sound yet, very little vibrato, if any.
Who will be the one to
Little
break
vibrato.
your fall, boy?
I don't know if you know what vibrato is. Vibrato's that, it's that up and down wiggle that you hear in singing. In rock and roll, it's hit or miss. Sometimes artists will do it a little more than others. In general, we put it off to the end of long-held notes and phrases, typically. She's using a little bit of it here and there.
Dear boy,
Hear how clean that is?
get all closure and start hiding now, boy.
I like that underneath harmony that Danny's doing. And I think that Ale's doing is, yeah, it looks like Ale's singing as well here. She was kind of singing on and off, it seemed, throughout. Let me go back. I want to get that harmony entrance.
Dear boy, forget all closure and start hiding now, boy.
You hear that? It's underneath. Da, 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 da. Oh, that's beautiful.
Start hiding now, boy, 'cause it's about time that they hunt you down, boy.
Yeah, it looks like just Danny singing harmony here so far.
Say goodbye to all the others. Call it close and crunch the numbers. Wash your hands and wash your feet.
So you can see her tone right here. She's not in a super husky, introspective, pulled back, breathy tone. She's now a little bit more brassy, a little bit more fronted, a little more clean vocal fold closure, a little more thickening. Ba, ba, ba. She's getting a little bit more into the brassiness of her tone, but not full blast yet.
All the others. Call it close and crunch the numbers. Wash your hands and wash your feet. Walk on water.
I love that underneath harmony. Oh, Danny!
The numbers. Wash your hands and wash your feet. Walk on water. Find me someone to blame. Find me somewhere to aim.
Ale singing.
I don't know the right or wrong. A melody without a song. Show me the truth inside.
I love that little melody. Like, that's a weird little melody choice. I like it.
Right or wrong. A melody without a song. Show me the truth inside. Show me to stay alive. 'Cause I don't know.
Hear how clean that is.
Right or wrong. A melody without a song.
She sings so clean sometimes and then gets so gritty sometimes. I love that about her. Danny stays a little grittier all the time. Have you noticed that? She keeps a little bit more, false vocal fold activation in her sound, even at the lightest amounts of her quiet singing type of stuff. She still has a little more edge in her tone than Pau does. Pau will get very sweet. She opens up the tube completely and just da da da, and then she gets gritty. Like, her tone changes later on. I'm going to show you where, but I love that she has that diversity in her tone quality. I like this walk down harmonically too. I mean, they definitely sound like themselves here, but I can't help it. I'm just getting a little bit of these, like I said, these Zeppelin vibes, but also a little bit of Alice in Chains. Like, the way this underneath harmony is happening, it's really putting me back in that sort of the way that Alice in Chains used to do harmonies.
Dear boy, can you tell me who will hold the blame now?
Oh, beautiful.
Will the fingers point not at you now? Dear boy, tell the wolves you're finally coming home now.
Now notice her tone right here. Notice she's getting a little more internal space. The sound is not as clean. The sound is not as fronted. It's a little more badass. It's a little edgier. It's a little darker, a little grittier. Listen for that quality change.
Dear boy,
Right, boy.
tell the
Right there.
wolves you're finally coming home now.
You hear the depth in that word home that she just said there? Home. That was so. Hear that?
Do what you are best at, burn it all down.
I love that depth she's getting in her tone there. Also, I just got distracted by this solo that this guy did here. He had like a little cool little thing right in there. Let me see if I can find that.
Dear boy, tell the wolves you're finally coming home now. Do what you are best at, burn it all down.
I wish I could hear his counter melodies a little bit better. He was doing some really cool counter melody stuff there, like and then Ali's kind of doing some stuff there too. Hold on, I got to hear that moment again. Sorry, everybody. I know you don't care me going back. You guys are hardcore fans. We can keep getting more and more granular with them, but I got to check that out one more time.
Dear boy, tell the wolves you're finally coming home now.
It was kind of like Ale went do-do-do and he went do-do-do-do and he kind of took it over. Little nerdy musical things I'm getting distracted by here. Very cool.
Do what you are best at, burn it all down.
Cool.
Say goodbye to all the others. Call the close and crunch the numbers. Watch your hands.
Listen to her depth.
Wash your feet.
It's so fascinating that this is the same singer here at 2 minutes 41 seconds in. Listen.
Numbers. Watch your hands and wash your feet.
Compared to
Dear boy,
very different, right?
tell me where you're running off to now.
So she's much more na-na-na. She's much more fronted, much more forward. She doesn't have that back throat placement and she doesn't have as much grit as she does over here.
Close and crunch the numbers.
Hear the difference?
Watch your hands and wash your feet. Walk on water. Find me someone to blame. Find me
See, it's more edgy here.
to aim. And I don't know
More openness.
right or wrong. I'm ready without a song. Show me the truth inside. Show me to stay alive. 'Cause I don't know the right or wrong. I'm ready without a song. You can't erase what has been done. You can't forgive. You can't move.
So I was trying to figure out when we got here the first time where the eighth note subdivisions were coming from. At first I thought it was Danny, but now I'm seeing Ale's finger. She's do-do-do-do. She's doing a little bit of the eighth note. I think Danny's doing downstrums as well. Hold on. That was, there's so much there's so much going on in my mind when I listen to them. It's like I'm decoding what's happening. Let's see where that comes from.
You can't erase what has been done. You can't forgive. You can't move on. But we cannot escape the time. A far from mistress keeping time.
Beautiful.
You can't erase what has been done.
She's so passionate.
You can't forgive. You can't move on. But we cannot escape the time. A far from mistress keeping time.
Notice, and then she got sweeter with her tone there. She let go of the back throat placement. She let go of the false vocal fold activation. Whoa, that's that gritty thing we can do with our voice. They're all good at doing that. I haven't heard Ale sing enough solo stuff yet. I know she's not a big fan of singing, but there's no doubt in my mind she can do the same stuff that her sisters can do as well. And notice she came out of that grit right at the end. It's like she's so good at that.
Forgive, you can't move on, but we cannot escape the tide of our cruel mistress keeping time.
Hear that? Oh, so good. She is such an expressive singer. So one of the big things I talk about all the time in my studio is, what makes great singing? It's not always having the most beautiful, perfect sound or vocal technique. And I mean, she's amazing, but that's not the point. The point is expression. The point is using your voice as a vehicle for saying something that other people can grab onto and have a human experience of feeling emotions from what you're doing. Like, that's the name of the game. Isn't she doing that here? Isn't she completely in like a channeled state? Like, it's not about her. It's not about them. Don't you get that feeling from them? It's about what they're singing about. And that's great artistry. That's how you do it, and you can tell sometimes some artists are indulgent. They make it about themselves, and it's about the posture and about the look and about the everything and about the sound of their voice. Great singing is not about those things. Great singing is about becoming a conduit for whatever it is the song is about, which is exactly what she's doing. Man, what all of them are doing.
Find me someone to blame. Find me somewhere to aim.
You hear that little flip mix she's doing right there? Find me. She's going into her head voice. She was using more chest voice up on that note earlier.
Find me someone to blame. Find me somewhere to aim. And I don't know.
Is that sweet tone? See, I love that little crack she had in her voice right there. Like, this is real deal singing. This happens. It happens. Don't pitch correct or change those things, people. Don't do it. That guitar thing is cool. I want to hear more. Yeah, so I guess it kind of... Well, I better get to the end of the video in case Danny's getting a guitar or something. Hold on. Is he going to give her that guitar? All right, I'm not going to mess that up. Okay, looks like this is the end of the video. All right, I made it. Good. All right, so cool, so cool. Thanks for turning me on to check out this song. What a beautiful way to start my day here. Let me know what I missed. You all know so much. Let me know some fun facts too. I appreciate those. And if you want to join me over on Patreon, come on over. I'm going to be listening on Thursday to the second half of the Pepsi Center. I may live stream it to Twitch. I'm not sure. We'll see how the day plays out. But I am on Twitch sometimes as well, doing live stream listening parties. I'm still trying to work out my schedule for all of that. But yeah, anyway, all right. More to come from The Warning. That was a blast. And like I said, check out my playlist also is down as a pinned comment at the top of this video. So you can hear more of my reactions to them if you're new to my channel. All right. I'll see you in my next one. Cheers.